While there is certainly tragedy, we also continue to hear about remarkable stories of people overcoming this deadly virus. And 13 ABC's Micaela Marshall has an exclusive story about a local COVID-19 survivor who has lived a lot of life.
Ferd Markely is a 96-year-old that lives in Holland. He's a World War II veteran, a husband, a father, and grandfather. And now he can also add coronavirus survivor to his long list of accomplishments. This 96-year-old man has seen and survived more than most of us can comprehend. Not long after Pearl Harbor, fresh out of high school in Portland, Indiana, Ferd Markely enlisted in the Navy.
I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it.
Nearly 80 years ago, he served as a naval navigator pilot in World War II. The years were 1942 to 1946, and he remembers it all vividly.
If you can kind of imagine some big seaplane flying over heavily guarded naval air station of Japan, not a good situation. No casualties from we was really lucky.
Ferd's fondness for flying inspired him to go on to work as a corporate pilot after the war. He retired in 1986.
45 years of flying and 24,000 flight hours. So I didn't do anything other than fly.
The veteran lives with COPD and coughs often. Late March, he caught a fever and experienced shortness of breath.
I'm always tired. I just couldn't get up any energy at all.
His wife, Jo, took him to the hospital. She says within 2 days, they learned his COVID-19 test result was positive, and he was kept in isolation at St. Anne Hospital for 4 days. The loneliness was the hardest part.
I don't like hospitals to stay in the hospital anyhow, so that in itself is a torture. So.
But he was never on a ventilator, and that's when the good doctor said, you know what, he would probably be safer at home if you think you could handle it. And so we said, bring it on.
Jo became his caretaker at home for weeks, and they prepared for the worst.
We should have all our paperwork in order. And that was really frightening.
But now it's all smiles in this household, a sense of gratitude and relief. Ferd's gone more than 2 weeks symptom-free. A true hero and survivor.
Feel fine. Everything's rosy.
We are honestly feeling blessed. I know that's a word that's bandied about all the time, but you know what? We really are. I mean, I really think we dodged a bullet here.
Micaela Marshall, 13 ABC Action News.